What's going on, everybody? I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating, and today we're going to be talking about how to flirt with a girl without being a creep. And this is something that you guys ask me all the time. I want to flirt with a girl, but I just don't want to be creepy. And so today we're going to be telling you guys how to actually do that. And disclaimer, if you guys didn't know, in case I haven't emphasized this enough already for you guys, but pickup artists and lines do not work. It will just make you look creepy at the end of the day. And it's like, dude, like pickup artists, like, maybe like 2 or 3% of them, they might get laid every now and then. Maybe about like 1 every 20 girls, they might get laid and they might get lucky. But the problem is, like, they can't sustain a relationship is what I've seen. Is why I don't believe in pickup artists or pickup lines. They don't work, and eventually you're just going to come off as creepy because the real you comes out. Pickup lines are just fake. You're just doing it to try to get the girl, and then after you get the girl, the real you starts to come out because they don't know natural attraction. And it's like the pickup artists that I've seen that actually are successful, I wouldn't ever want to have a life like them anyways. Like, they're fucking smelly. Their house is a mess. They're not really cool people. You don't really want them around. They just can get girls occasionally, right? Versus like the guys that I really wanted the lifestyle of, they're fucking rich. They look good. They're ripped. They're jacked. They know how to fight. They know how to talk, really, in any situation, not just, knowing the DUIs and IUDs and DVCs of the pickup artist world and all that bullshit, right? Knowing exactly how to talk to the girl, it's actually going to be effective in building attraction, and also knowing just the realm of human attraction, and just attraction not only with women, but with wealth and life and everything else like that. That's the lifestyle of the guys that I wanted to be like. And you guys should want that too. But I was tired of getting ghosted and rejected and not being able to really get the second date. It really frustrated me. And that's something I see pickup artists having a problem with, is that they can't really get or sustain the relationship. And if you guys are having that problem too, it's really because you're not being authentic and you don't know natural attraction. It's going to really keep the girl wanting to come back for more, and she probably views you as creepy to some degree, right? So this is going to be super valuable for you guys, so make sure you guys watch until the end, because I'm really going to be breaking down this chart that I pull back the curtain and I only give to the guys in my program, Arrows, and it's going to be really fucking good for you guys. But if you know this, you'll naturally attract girls and repel the bad fits, which is what we always want to do. So let's get right into it. So this chart right here, this is the chart that I give the guys in my program. This is the key to never being creepy and the key to making her chase you and want you, right? And in case you guys, like, my lips are a little bit red, man. The person that goes and picks up my food for me and like prepares my food and meals, they got me, instead of getting me jalapenos this week, they got me habanero peppers. And my lips right now are on fucking fire, guys. Okay, talking to you guys, like, literally I'm over here just like, dude, my lips feel like I just kissed lava. It's ridiculous. Those habaneros, like, I like spicy, but damn, those bitches are fucking hot, man. Holy fuck, dude. So I don't want to hear you guys in my comments like, are you wearing lipstick, man? Okay, like, don't be that guy, okay? It's the fucking habanero peppers, man. They're burning my lips off right now, dude. But I'm like, hey, we're still gonna fucking do this, okay? We're still gonna make this video just as I put on the schedule, habanero peppers or not, okay? Man. Yeah, okay. So this is the chart that I want to break down for you guys, man. And this chart is key to not only getting girls, but sustaining a relationship and working up to the quality relationship level, right? And this is a chart that I give the guys in my program, like Wild William. As you can see here, like, that girl, the story behind this was actually pretty fascinating. So this guy, he's a 7-figure earner. He's a really cool dude. He looks good, has a nice beard, but couldn't get out of the friend zone with some girls. And I was like, dude, like, red pill guys and pickup artists, they're just like, oh yeah, like, all you need is money and tricks and you're gonna be able to get the girl. Well, this guy makes a lot of money and he was still having a problem with getting girls, thinking about going over to the dating apps. Ew. And then he went to this mastermind event after joining Arrows, and this girl right here, a lot of guys were chasing after her. But after he applied what he knew in Arrows, natural attraction, she chose him. Same with Danny here. Like, he said, I think it was like, we did a testimonial interview. It's actually on my YouTube channel here if you go to my playlists and watch those. But literally, he was like, dude, like, 2022, that was when he joined the program, was 2022. He's like, that was the worst year of my life. And then after I joined Arrows, He's like, this is the best year of my fucking life, man. And then he attracted his dream relationship right there. Let's go on a cruise. I want you guys to have smiles like that, man. Like traveling with your girl, dude. That's what I want for you guys. And so let's get there. Let's get there with you guys, man. So this is the chart right here. Let's break it down, man. And this is a man's biggest fears with dating are, number one, being creepy, right? Like you don't want her going to her friends, right? Hopping on her phone right here. And she's just like, oh my God, dude, I went on a date with this one guy tonight. And, oh man, this guy was just a fucking creep, man. I couldn't get like he won't stop hitting me up now. Like, talking to her friends about you, being creepy. Right? And then the friends come to you and you're just like, oh, you're that guy that's like kind of like a creep. It's just going to crush you, man. It's going to break your confidence because you're like, what the fuck was I doing wrong? Number two is running out of things to say and it getting awkward in the conversation. I found just a theory that I've made in my program is that guys don't really fear the rejection. They just fear it getting awkward, right? That leads to the rejection because that's worse than the actual rejection. The rejection, you just rip off the Band-Aid. It getting awkward, like you're slowly losing it and you're losing it. And you're just becoming desperate and more desperate by the second. So my theory is that guys don't really fear the rejection. They fear it just getting awkward and it leading to the point of the rejection. They fear that process. That's my theory. And so far, it's been actually correct right here. But a guy in my program recently asked this. He goes, I'm trying to all these lines after I get the number, but they usually don't text me back. Getting her number, guys, this is key, okay? Getting her number matters nothing. It matters absolutely nothing if you don't know natural attraction, right? I got to the point where it's like, I was just trying anything, right? I was trying pickup lines, all this stuff, and I could get the number, right? After I did some pickup lines and made her laugh maybe one time from like some really lame fucking cheesy line. But then I text her, I could never get her out. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I thought once I get the number, it was just like automatically the date was just gonna happen, right? That's not really what happens there, is that if you don't know natural attraction, you don't know how to build that up, and you don't know how to build attraction with her, build rapport with her, you're never going to be able to get the date. So a lot of guys, their goal is to get the number, but then they run into this other curse where it's like, I can get the number, but I can't get a girl on a date. Literally had a guy named Dan, he joined my program 2 weeks ago. Really great dude. He's a car salesman, he makes a lot of money, drives a really nice sports car. But he was like, dude, I can't get past the first or second date. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Recently, as of 2 weeks, he's been crushing it. Obviously, they've been coming to him, getting results. But it's because he didn't know this process, and this is what we taught him. But, excuse me, this chart, you know exactly how to get predictable results with women to where it's not creepy, and you can build attraction so she starts to chase you. So this chart, let me break it down like a little bit here. So it's like you have the opener right here, right? Maybe you're at the drive-thru with a chick at Starbucks or whatever, and you start flirting with her, and you're just like, what do you recommend? And she's like, I don't know, like, I like the pumpkin spice latte. And you're like, ew, pumpkin spice? Like, you like that stuff? How could you like that stuff, right? Teasing her, having some fun, opener, meeting. Sometimes it's got to be really fast, you build this stuff, right? Because you're going through a drive-thru, there's guys behind you. You got about, like, maybe 20 seconds to get the number at most, right? Sometimes it's longer, right? You have an hour or two to talk to the girl, get to know her. And once you open her, as according to this chart right here, then you have attraction. And this is a hook in the middle. This is called the hook point. So eventually, if you keep going, you keep building attraction to the point where she is eventually going to reach the hook point where she becomes as interested in this conversation as you are. Have you guys ever seen those shows like Naked and Afraid where they go out to the jungle and they're in the jungle together, right, naked, and let's say like it's like a rainforest and they got that little flint and iron, they're trying to start the fire right in the woods. Does the fire usually start or click on the first one where like, oh, big burning flame right off the bat? Hell no, right? It usually takes about 2 or 3 tries where they're just like they're really fucking trying to like start that fire, you know what I mean? That's how it looks like with this, is like, it might take you 2 or 3 times to really break down her walls and get her actually opening up and actually contributing to the conversation. Which means you guys have to have prepared, you know, to really go about 20, 30 seconds of just like boom, boom, back to back to back to back until she clicks and it finally starts to roll through. That probably is a lot of value for you guys right there, because that really helped me back in the day where it's like I'd walk up to a girl, she was super like dry at the start, and I'd be like, oh, she's just not interested. I'd just like self-eject early. Stay in there for at least like 2 to 3 tries and get it going, because usually about over half the time, it's going to get going. So that's the attraction part right there. Once it reaches the hook point, you want to move into a rapport building, which is the bond with her, right? Connection with her. Women and feminine energy is about bonding, connecting, opening up to receive love, while masculine energy is about dominance, drive, success, achievement. And so women naturally want to bond with their man, but they don't want to just bond with any guy. They want to bond with the highest status male, right? The alpha male, the one that all the women want. That's the one they want to bond with, not just any Joe Schmo who will just take any fucking pussy he could possibly get his hands on, right? That's not what she wants to bond with right there. She wants to bond with the alpha male, the leader, the man that's bold, the man that goes for what he wants, the man that takes action, is not afraid to take a risk. He goes for what he wants, right? He knows his weaknesses. He works on his weaknesses. That's the man that women want right there. And so you might have noticed that at the top of this, you see there's an attraction tank and a rapport tank. If you're going to come off as creepy if you go way too much in the rapport section and you're just too much of a nice guy and you have no attraction, you're just like chasing her and blowing up her phone. That's how you become creepy right there, right? You just go way overboard with the rapport tank and you do no attraction tank filling. She's either going to view you as a nice guy, and then if you go way too much in the rapport section, then you're going to be viewed as a creep, right? Because you won't stop texting her, you won't stop blowing up her phone, you think you're being romantic and charming like you see in the movies, but that just doesn't work, right? But if you do too much attraction building, too much teasing, right? You're like, ew, like pumpkin spice latte, disgusting, right? And you just keep hammering on teases and attraction without building rapport, then she's going to view you as just like a mean guy, a playboy, and an asshole, and she's not going to want to get with you either. So you have to find the right balance of filling up both tanks, where it's like 2 steps forward, maybe a tease right there, maybe a little misdirection, a little push-pull. Oh, come back. Oh, what do you think about that? Like, I noticed your outfit's very Mediterranean. Like, is that what you are right there? Oh, I heard they like to dance. Like, are you a good dancer? Or no, you're probably not a good dancer, are you? Like, you see the back and forth in the conversation right there? It's very hard for the woman brain to pick up on the pattern of being like, is he too nice? Is he an asshole? Like, he's just right in the middle. He's so genuine, right? Like, he says what comes to his mind first. And naturally, when you guys get good at this stuff, it's just going to come very naturally. Push, pull. Oh, tease. Oh, back up. What is that? That's interesting to me. Wow. Oh, sandwich. I love chicken sandwiches. Let me get a bite of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just go back and forth like that. And then eventually, you want to get to the close right here, where it's like, let's say you have to leave, or, you know, you're driving out of the drive-thru and you're just like, you know what, you're pretty cute, you're pretty cool. Like, do you mind writing down your number really quick? I'll text you later when you're off work. She's like, okay, sure, boom, got the number. Text you later, baby. Bye. Simple as that. That's the chart right here. That's how you never be viewed as creepy ever again with dating, is once you know how to balance those two things right there. I just told you the key to not doing it. But it's like, dude, like you need to know this stuff so you can actually have a quality girl, right? You need to know this stuff. It's like, you know, you want your friends to be like, dude, how the fuck is he doing that, man? You know what I mean? Like, you go through the drive-thru, oh, you send your boys on Snapchat, yeah, I just got a girl's number, man, it's fucking epic, dude. I love what I do. I'm so fucking good at it, right? So you can build something meaningful with a woman. Like, you can travel across the world with a great girl by your side, man, that turns heads when you walk into the door. Like, literally me right here, you know, traveling in Cabo with my girlfriend, with this dolphin right here. You probably didn't even know it's a dolphin because of my big muscles, which I totally understand. But yeah, there's a dolphin right here, man. His name's Gandalf. He's the alpha male of the pool. Pretty fucking epic, right? And my girlfriend right there, you know, like nice pink bikini, thick hips, you know, just turning me on a little bit just by looking at it, but we won't tell her that. So Weston too, man, traveling to Scottsdale, dude. Like, he had a problem with getting ghosted and getting friend zoned. He could only get 5s and 6s. And dude, he literally just went to Scottsdale with his girl, got a sports car while I was out there, man, whipping it around, having some fun, dude. Like, and even Eric, dude, like, he just got his first number in the program. Literally, like, I think he joined about 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit less than that. And it's like, he's already applying this stuff and actually getting numbers in person. Like, if you guys are tired of the dating apps, then let's get you in my program, man. Message me on Instagram, say you're directly from YouTube. Let's talk about arrows. Let's get you going inside the program. Or just use the Calendly link in the description. Book a call with me. Let's get you going, man. Don't waste my time. I'm not going to waste yours. Just bring your credit card and let's fucking go. But it's like, this stuff usually just doesn't hit until the point where it's like, you know, like you're on a cruise ship, let's say, and like there's couples taking pictures and smiling and he's spinning her around. And it's like, you're like, you know what? I wish like I could have something quality like that. And it's like, if you guys are great people, which I know a lot of you guys are that watch my channel, and you guys are in a position where it's like you have a great career, you have a great job, and you're healthy, man. You look good, right? Like, you're actually working on your physical part and your health and your wealth. And it's like the last part of that is just a missing piece, which is the relationship. It's like if you guys really want to work on this stuff and actually learn how to attract a quality relationship, I'm the man for the job. Let's get you going in arrows and let's start working on this, man. Like time and dating apps and pickup lines, they're never gonna change this stuff. And so it's like I remember me back in the day on that cruise ship, man, watching this couple spin around. I was like, you know what? I really want to feel that. I really want to be like that. And I just want to feel what it feels like to have someone that, you know, I'm madly in love with, that I could take on vacations like that. That was in my vision. And it's like if that's in your guys' visions too, let's get you going in the program, man, and let's get you there because you guys deserve that, man. It's every man's birthright. And so I got to hop on a call, man, with a guy that's actually about to join the program. So I just want to onboard him really quick. But I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating. And make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys want to hear more about. And I hope this was helpful, man. So if it was helpful, like it. It'll show me to make more content like this in the future. And so I'll see your cute faces in the next video.